Alright, welcome to the tutorial on how to make changes to your photo gallery. Now, there are obviously several different options as far as putting images on your website. There are also several different options as far as uploading a photo gallery to your website. But in most cases, we will choose to use this particular photo gallery that you see here. If you don't already have this on your site, email us at info@provisionwebsites.com and we can get a gallery just like this up on your website. Now, the way that this is controlled is from the back end of your website. And so, in most cases, that's going to be your website /pics. In this case, we're on fortbraggchurch.org. So we'll go to fortbraggchurch.org/pics. We're immediately prompted for a username and password, which in most cases is the same username and password that you would use on the front end of your website. So we'll sign in, and immediately we can see the content that we've uploaded to our photo gallery. So we see here all of the images that were recently uploaded, in this case in the order they were uploaded. Now if we'd like to make a change, let's say to when the image is displayed, we're going to go to the albums. We'll click on the album that's displayed on the front end. We'll go to content, and we'll just grab the image that we'd like to edit. If we grab this image here, we're immediately given several different options to edit. We can rotate it, we can delete it, we can move it, all different things, but let's just say that we'd like to move it so that it displays after the next image. We'll just grab it, move it past the next image, and that's when it will be displayed. If you'd like to upload more images, you go up to the top where you selected content and you select upload. From here you can upload the images that you'd like to add. You can select multiple images at one time, click open, add any tags that you'd like to include, and click upload. All of that's uploaded and it's ready to be displayed on your website in just a few minutes. Alternately, you can also have extra galleries. If you go to the galleries, you can see here that in this gallery and in these albums, there is only one album that is displayed. If we were to add an album, so if we named it and we created it, now on the front end of the website, you would have a choice to choose or to view the second album. So here we see that there's only one album. If we add an album, it would be displayed here. Then the user on the front end of the website could select that and they could view additional albums. You may or may not already have additional albums on your site. You may only want one. That's completely up to you. Once you make your changes, you simply save it and exit. Once you make those changes, once you save those changes, all of that is updated on the front end of your site, and that can be viewed by the viewer on the front end of your site. Let's say that you'd like to have additional users. Let's say that you have a youth minister and maybe a Sunday school teacher for your first and second grade class, and you'd like for them to be able to upload pictures from an event maybe that they had in their Sunday school class. If you go to the users, you can see that in this case there's one user, the administrator, but you can invite other people. If we invite new users, we can enter their email, enter a quick message to them. We can decide what they can do. If they're an administrator, they can delete other images and add other images. If they're just a contributor or an editor, they can upload their images and decide how they'll be displayed. And so you choose what role they'll have. You send out the email. Once they get the email, they'll reply to that. They then have permission to get online, create their own account, and they can make the same changes that you could make to the back end of the site, and then that would be displayed on the front end of your website in the photo gallery.